We have a right to know what's in our food.
I have the right to know what I'm feeding my family.
I'm 6 months pregnant. With this pregnancy, I'm more aware of the things that I am eating, the choices that I am making. I want to make informed choices. I don't find personally when I'm in the grocery store that foods that are genetically modified are labeled. And everything I am consuming directly affects this child that's growing in my belly, and I absolutely have a right to know what I'm eating and what I'm therefore feeding the child.
My mother had heart disease, my oldest brother had heart disease, and all of us had hypertension, but I just didn't really think about it. And then I had a heart attack. I was told that I had to change my diet. Lord, you are so surprised what's in our food. Looking at the labels changed my life. I feel so much better. And I really do have a right to know what's in my food.
I grew up, eating meat and potatoes and, my fair share of Twinkies and Doritos and Ding Dongs. And then as I started into motherhood, I truly didn't think twice about the foods that I was feeding my family because they were the same foods that I ate as a kid. When our youngest child suddenly one morning had an allergic reaction to breakfast, her face started to swell shut. It was absolutely terrifying. We realized that we were pretty food illiterate when it came to these processed foods. There were also a whole bunch of new chemicals and new ingredients that hadn't been in the foods that we ate as kids. Some of these GMOs, they're designed to produce an insecticide internally in the plant and to withstand increasing doses of weed killers. Here in the U.S., these genetically engineered ingredients, they're not on the labels, so we're not able to make an informed choice. And so while the jury is still out on this, I want the right to know what I'm feeding my family. You guys, you're too important, right? Right?
I have a right to know what's in my food.
We have a right to know what's in our food.
I have the right to know what I'm feeding my family.